Hey everybody, it's Celeste Joan, and today I'm going to be talking about the things that I want to do before 2020 ends. Now, somehow, we're already in December of 2020. I don't know how that happened. It literally feels like yesterday and also a million years ago that we were all ringing in the new year, and how is it December already? I don't know. It's very weird. But today we are going to be talking about the things that I want to accomplish before this year ends. So within like the next 3 weeks. Time really does go faster when you're older. It's weird. So some of them pertain to YouTube, some of them pertain to just writing in general. But before I get into the video, go ahead, scroll down a little bit, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me, hit the like button if you are enjoying the content, because it really does mean a lot to me and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying what I'm making and it lets me know to keep making stuff. But anyway, back to some goals. The number one thing that I want to do before 2021 comes around the corner is I want to finish Project A. It was my nano project. I am finally past the halfway point and I want to finish it. I feel like the ending is going to be rushed, as mine normally are in the first draft, but that's fine. It's just a first draft. I can do so much editing later on down the road. I just want to finish the first draft of Project A. That is goal number one. Going along with that, goal number two, there's about 3 or 4 scenes that I want to add into Project Restart before I edit it. So I need to make sure I write those scenes and then print them out. And I want to do that so that come January 1st, I can really hit the ground running and start editing Project Restart as I did for Project BT in September, I think was the month that I did that in. I really want to be able to start editing that book because it is one of the first books I want to publish. So I think it's going to be the second, but it might be the first. I don't know. It depends. It depends. Super quick side note, I actually came up with a project idea that I feel like I want to be the first book that I publish. And I was like, okay, so it's like a winter retreat book. So there's 5 college age students probably who are spending a weekend in a cabin, doing stuff and being themselves. But I'm like, okay, so let's bring all of these people together. So are they just friends who want to look back at their time in college before they graduate in May? Or what's this going on? What's the premise here? And I couldn't figure it out. So as my brain does, I was falling asleep last night. I'm like, maybe there's some tragic accident that happened that all 5 of these teenagers are going through. And Celeste, can I just please have a happy book? I just want a happy, lighthearted novel to start out with. Is that so much to ask? Well, yes. Apparently it is. I just want a lighthearted book and I can't figure out why these teens are all gathering together. It's fine. It's fine. So the next 2 things that I want to do are pertaining to social media and stuff like that. The first one is I want to set up a Linktree for my links for Instagram and everything. So you can kind of just go to that and see my YouTube channel page, my latest video, my Instagram. You can kind of just see all of the links. So instead of just linking one thing in Instagram, I could finally link all of them. Why haven't I done this before? I don't know. So the second one is kind of a secret project, but it's not. So, I mean, I guess I kind of want to start a newsletter. If you're interested in that, let me know, because next year is the year that I really want to start not taking my writing seriously, but taking my writing seriously, because up till now it's still just been a hobby. So I want to kind of make sure that if people don't want to watch these videos all the way through, that they can still get a bi-monthly newsletter where I'm like, hey, these are the things that I've worked on this month and here's where all my projects are sitting at. I don't know. I think that'd be cool. I enjoy them when I get them from writers. And then once I do have books published, I can kind of leave links to those, and I can recommend the books that I'm reading or which books I read that month. And I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun. But you guys can let me know if that's something you're interested in. And then one thing that is YouTube related, I want to plan 10 videos for the new year. I have a couple ideas that I need to write down because I'm already forgetting what they are, but I want to have 10 videos planned for the new year. That doesn't mean script writing them or anything, because I don't really do that. I just kind of ramble, if you couldn't tell. But I want to have 10 writing related videos planned, so at least I have something to talk about. Because at least for me, filming them isn't the hard part. It's always the editing that I forget to do until the very last minute. So I want to kind of stay on top of that next year as well. But this year I want to at least have 10 videos planned for next year, so I at least have something to film and talk about. And then the last thing that I need to do before this year ends is buy my books for school for next year. That's kind of just a given there. But I just need to buy my books for school next year. So yeah. Those are the things I have to do before the year ends. So go ahead and let me know down in the comments below what your guys' goals are for the last month of 2020. What do you guys want to get done before the new year comes in? My big one is just finishing the first draft of Project A. I want to do that, which means I need to spend these last few weeks writing a lot. We'll see how well that goes. I at least want to get like a majority of it done up until like a certain point, because there's a point in the book where like Project Restart ends and Project A like not combine, but they intersect, and then Project A keeps going a little bit more. So I at least want to get up until this point so that the crossovers between Project A and Project Restart are a little more cohesive, and that everything just kind of like melds together if you read both of the books. That's the goal. Finish Project A up until at least this point, hopefully all the way to the end. That would be amazing. But let me know what your guys' goals are down in the comments below, and hopefully we will all be able to hit our goals for this last month of the year that has been 2020. But that is all I have for today's video, so memento mori, my friends, and I will hopefully see you guys all next week. Bye! So that come January 1st, I can start editing Project Restart and really get a good start on making progress in that book, because it's one of the, but I at least want to get up until this point where they connect so that I know everything that I need to put into Project Restart in order for the crossovers to kind of seem a bit more like cohesive, cohesive, cohesive.